Welcome back, y'all. Nancy from Nancy's Notions, and I have another What Sold clip for you. Today is Sunday, September the 8th, and I have 11 sales. These are the weekend sales from Friday through today. I have one on Mercari, 3 on Etsy, and however many of that subtract. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 on eBay. I've had the worst sinus all weekend. I was out of work on Friday, and today I'm just about sounding normal, but if my voice gives out, that's why. I already have some things on the table here behind me that I pulled from inside, but let's go ahead and pull what we have out here in the shed. We'll start with, we sold 2 of these drafting rulers. Let me take them over here. It's number 4. Oh, that one's right on top. And then number 6. We sold those 2 to the same person. That only leaves me with 3. And then I'm going to try to remember to slow down and not make you dizzy. We also sold this clock. Come here. This little Spartus kitchen stove clock. And when I was researching it, I found out that the little cast iron pots and pans are not original, so someone added those later, but I did just go ahead and add them in. So we've got that. Again, we'll try to go slow. We sold this Jumanji Rhino, and he wasn't in the best of shape, so I'm surprised that he sold for my asking price, and we'll get to that. Okay, the other 2 things are close together over here. The first one is a donkey number 1, so that's him. And then down here in this box, this little beagle. Take those to the table. The last thing is going to take 2 hands, so I'll be right back. Okay, so everything's kind of in a little jumble here, but I will try to go in order. On Mercari, we sold this Carhartt jacket. I'll put up a screenshot of it unfolded. I got this at a yard sale a few weeks ago for $5, and I took a $68 offer on Mercari because there's no fees. So I get all 68 of those dollars. And then on Etsy, we sold the deluxe Scrabble game. I got it at a yard sale this season for $2, and it sold for $40 plus priority shipping. And then we sold this. This is a Furfles plush. This is Shamel. And there is the tag. Remco is the brand. And does it have a date? 1985. And I got this on an online auction probably about a year ago, and I think I probably bought quite a few things, but I paid $13.72 for this one, and he sold for $27 plus Ground Advantage shipping. And then our last Etsy sale is this little Woodstock, and I think I also got him from an online auction this year. I paid $6.04, and he sold for $15 plus Ground Advantage shipping. And then the rest of these are eBay orders. The Spartus stove clock, I paid $1 for that, and it sold for $18. And of course, all of these are plus shipping. The donkey I got him in a nativity set that I bought and parted out, and they were all the Fontanini plastic figures. So I paid 38 cents for him, and he sold for $10. And then this little hound dog, I got him at a little thrift store earlier this year. I bought quite a few of these figures. I was thinking that they were the, oh, I had the name in my mind and now I've forgotten it. Again, I'll try to remember to put it up on the screen, but these are not that brand. But I bought quite a few things there and paid $25 total, so I just divided by the number of items. So I paid $3.40 for him, and he sold on offer for $12.21. He didn't have any cracks, but he did have this green stuff on him that I couldn't get off. It's like a marker or something. So there's that, and he doesn't have a sticker or anything. Excuse me. And then we sold these pillow covers. These are Better Homes and Gardens, and they're just like a marigold colored embroidered pillow cases. There is a pair for throw pillows. I'll put up a screenshot of those. I paid $4 for these, and they sold for $18. And then the drafting rulers, I had these listed for $40 a piece, and I got a $36 offer each from the same person. So I accepted that. So I paid $2 for these two rulers, and they sold for $72. And then the Jumanji Rhino, he does work. I took the batteries out, but he makes the Rhino sounds. And he's pretty dirty. He's been loved. But I paid 99 cents for him at a thrift store, and he sold for $10, which is what I had him listed for, and I'm surprised I got that. All right, that's all the sales that we have for this weekend. Not a whole lot of sales, but not too bad money-wise. I think before shipping, but after fees, it came to around $276. So after shipping, it'll probably be around like $180, something like that, which is not bad for me, so I'm okay with that. I didn't get much listing done this weekend just because I didn't feel good, but I feel better today, so I came out, I listed the things that I had left on my list to list, and then I took some pictures of some stuff. I have a couple of things that I need to show y'all that I've picked up. Of course, I didn't go yard selling this weekend. Hopefully next weekend the weather will hold out and it'll still be nice, and I'll get to go then. So I hope everybody else had a great weekend. I've taken my tripod somewhere. I don't know. It usually sits up on the table here beside me, but it's not there, so I don't know. Anyway, which just means that I will not be filming the shipping portion of today's sales. This weekend has just been a train wreck because I never get sick, and something makes me feel bad enough just to stay out of work. It just throws me off. It's throwing off my whole routine. So I apologize for the disorganized mess that this what sold clip is. I hope everybody else had a better weekend than me. And we'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Welcome back, y'all. Nancy from Nancy's Notions, and I have another What Sold clip for you. Today is Monday, September the 9th, and I have 3 sales, 2 on Etsy and 1 on eBay. Let's take a look. I didn't do any pulling in here because I only had 1 thing that was in here. The other 2 things were inside. So our 1 eBay sale is this Mr. Christmas Windows little, it's like a music box. It takes a battery and then it plays music, and the little Christmas tree lights up, and then it turns around and around, and it has a base that it sits on, but it also has a little thing on top where you can hang it, and it works very good. I got this at a yard sale earlier this year. I think it might have been one of the first times I went out this year. Anyway, I paid $1 for this, and it sold for $25 plus shipping. And then our 2 Etsy sales, we sold this little teddy bear. I really thought he was bigger, and I was looking for a bigger bear and overlooked him at least once. So he's a little guy. He's like 9 inches high. He is from the Acme company, and he's made in Korea. I paid 99 cents for him somewhere. I don't even remember where I got him. So, but he sold for $10. And then our other Etsy sale is one of the carousel horses that we picked up this year at a yard sale, and I bought quite a few of them for $10. But some of them either didn't work or they were broken, so it worked out that I paid $1.10 for each horse that I listed, and this one sold for $15, and they pay for priority shipping. What's funny is this particular one, a few weeks ago, that's all the sales that I have, so I'll turn you back around. A few weeks ago, someone had sent me an offer, I think, or I don't remember. Anyway, they sent me a message and wanted to buy it but not pay. I'll gladly pay you Tuesday for a hamburger today kind of thing. And I was like, well, you can just purchase it on, I think it was a Thursday. Anyway, it doesn't matter what day of the week. It was 3 or 4 days away. I said, well, if it's still available on that day, you can just purchase it. They're like, well, another buyer said that they would hold something for me and then relist it, on the day that I could buy it. I was like, okay, I will make an exception for you. It's a $15 item, And so I took it down, and then I relisted it on the day that he requested, and he didn't buy it. So I was like, I'm never doing that again. But someone on Etsy did buy it, so we're going to get these packed up and get them shipped out. I hope everybody else had a great Monday, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Welcome back, y'all. Nancy from Nancy's Notions, and I have another haul clip for you. Today is Saturday, October the 5th, and we went to a few yard sales this morning. If it's your first time here, I am a part-time reseller of pre-loved items on eBay, Etsy, Mercari, and Poshmark. So we went out this morning. This is the weekend of the 411 sale, 411 highway sale, and I was going to go to that. But then I got to looking last night, and there were quite a few just local yard sales. So I put 9 on my list, and I went to 5, I think. So, and I filled up the backseat of the car. And I was like, you know what? It's only 10 o'clock. I'm going to go home. I'm done for the day. So we're going to take a look at what I bought. I'll put up comps on the screen of what I found, and let's take a look. All right, so all of these items filled up my bench. I'll try to go in order of the sales that I went to. The first sale I went to, I spent like $5, I think. I bought 2 plushies. I got this Hedwig. It is from the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. So I got this plush. She was $2. Let's see. let me put that down there. And then I got this Mickey Mouse plush, and he is 8 of 12. So he's kind of the black and white. Well, Mickey Mouse is always black and white, but kind of the grayscale in a band conductor's uniform. He still has his tag. He was $2. You can see he was originally $34.99. So we got him. And then also at this sale, I got a bag of flatware. These are William Rogers. I don't know the pattern yet. And then there's a smaller bag in there for, it's just got some little spoons in it. I think they're also William Rogers. These are all just stainless. I think these are silver plated. And I paid 50 cents for this bag of flatware. What else did I get? Is that all I got at that sale? No. I got this Minnie Mouse. I guess she's like a lunch box, although I don't know how much lunch you could carry in there. It's got the thermos on this side. And then like a little space on that side, but you might get a sandwich in there. I don't know. But she's got some marks on her, but not too bad. This is Aladdin. I thought it had a date on it, but maybe it's the thermos that has a date. Anyway, I think it's fairly modern, but still, I thought she was pretty cute, and still with a thermos. And I think this was $2 too. So I guess I spent $6.50 total at that sale. Set her down out of the way. At the next one, I got these 5 Longaberger baskets. This one's a really big one. But they all have their either the liners and the inserts, or just the insert. Like this one has a liner and the plastic insert. And then this one has the plastic liner, and then still has the little paper in there. And then you can see all the Longaberger baskets will have, I'm in my own lot. They'll have a mark on here, Longaberger, and then they're dated also, signed and dated. Like this one's from 2008. And then there's a smaller one here, has a little 3 divided insert in that. And this one is from 1999. And then this one just says classic basket. It's got a plastic insert but no fabric liner. This one's from 97. And then this one is kind of an odd shaped. I don't know what would you put in that, bread? But it's got its plastic liner, which I can't get out. And this one is 1996. What was the big one? Also 1996. So I got these 5 baskets for $40, which is a lot for me to spend at one yard sale. Y'all know how frugal I am. But I figured that was a good price for 5 baskets that had their liners. So what else did I get there? I got this icy cap, and it is new. It's still got the paper in there. This is by Headmost, which the hat that I wear is also a Headmost, and I really like it. It fits nice. So I might keep this for myself. I'll look it up and see what it's worth. So we got that. What else did I get at this sale? Oh, I got this little jar. I've sold this one before. It was $1. Let's see, he charged me $3 for the hat, the jar, and this. Y'all remember Tab? I don't think they make it anymore, but this is, it probably used to have a lid, but I don't know, it was really cool. I just liked it because it said Tab, and I don't think they make Tab anymore. So he charged me $3 for these 3 things. I can't remember who makes this little jar. but I know I've sold this little checkerboard top before. So we got $43 at that sale. And then I stopped at another sale where I bought this Cheaters Monopoly. I did go through it, or Cheaters Edition Monopoly, for $2. And I did go through it, and it has all of the pieces except for there was supposed to be a handcuff. That's not in there, and then it's missing one house. So I'll look it up and see. I might part it out. I might sell it as it is. But I'd never seen a Cheaters Edition before, and I think this one is from what year? Does it say? I don't know. I think it was like 2020 or 2019, something like that. And then I got this picture, which is pretty dirty. It's kind of hard to see. I think it's just a print in there. But I thought it was very nicely done, and we'll see how good it cleans up. I might take it apart. Cedar Creek Collection is what it says on the back, so we'll see. He charged me $1 for this. And then I also got this little this little dragon on a mushroom, and I think he charged me $1 for this one. It is marked 91 and then WUI. So I don't know what that is, but it's just a little resin dragon on a mushroom. I thought he was cute. I bought another dragon there, and I stood there and I looked at close. It was $1. I looked it over really close. Oh, it's not broken anywhere. Get in the car. It's missing a whole wing. Do y'all get yard sale blind? I mean, sometimes that happens. I think that's the only broken thing I bought, though. At that sale, I also got this ashtray for $1. And it's made in China. It has a little battery compartment on the back. I think maybe his eyes light up, and then it looks like there's a little bulb there in his mouth. But it's just like a little pop metal copper colored ashtray, and it does need some cleanup. They used it. And then I don't know what's supposed to go there. Maybe your lighter goes there. I don't know. I thought that was cool. And let's see, that's all I got at that sale. Oh, the sale where I got the Longa burgers, I also got this little LL Bean lunch bag. It's a little insulated lunch bag. It does need cleaned up on the inside, but the outside's in good shape, and the zippers all work, so I got that. So that was included in the $3. All right, and then the next to the last place I stopped was an estate sale, like a private run estate sale. And all of this stuff here, not these things. So all of these things here, this glassware, the Mary Mushroom stuff, I paid $11.50. So I got 2 glass birds, like a little candy dish. And if it's flashed, it's not, I mean, they're not scratched up, but I think that's actually red glass. And then the head is clear. So I got that one. And this one has the remnants of a sticker. I don't know. But I'm sure cleaned up, they're going to be real nice. And I will just sell them individually. They're both the same. So I got those. I got this little contraption. This is an automatic adding machine. And it's like little, I've never seen one of these. Okay, so it's an automatic adding machine. It comes with like a little stylus there so you can turn the dials. And that's how you add. the Sterling Dial-O-Matic. Answers show in the square windows. So to subtract, use small numbers, dial to the left. To add, use large numbers, dial to the right. So I got that. I just thought it was, I don't know, cool. So adds and subtracts. And then I found 3 of these. They could be like little nut dishes, or they're probably actually, they might not be ashtrays. There's not like a divot, but just little clear glass clubs. I found 2 of them outside. They had stuff set up outside. And then I found one more inside, and I went back and I looked again just to make sure. But there was only 3, so those were cute. And then memory unlocked when I saw this ashtray. When I was a kid, this was the ashtray that my daddy had, was this blue glass ashtray. I think these are Indiana glass. So I might have to keep this for a little bit, just because I had that. I had one of these a while back, and it sat out on the front porch, and at some point it got water in it, and then it got cold and froze and it broke. So I was glad to find another one. So anyway, memory unlocked. And then the Mary Mushroom, I got salt and pepper shakers. And then the napkin holder and cream and sugar. I should have untaped those, I guess, so we could have looked at them better. But they are marked Sears and Roebuck. Then have a number 1978. Yeah, made in Japan. So those, and I'll probably sell all those pieces separately. And then I don't know. I'm going to take the tape off these, because I don't know if these are Mary Mushroom or if they're just mushrooms, but there's 3 in here, so I'll be right back. This one is marked 1985, 76. I can't see that. Duncan Ceramics Products, Inc. They might be like hobbyist pieces. So that one is marked that. They probably came in a set. This one doesn't have any marks on the back. On this one, LB, oh, this one has the Duncan, I think that says 1975, Duncan Ceramic. LB 91, 22, 183. I don't know what all that means. Look at this one. This one's glazed on the back, but I don't see any, but they're probably all the same. So yeah, those little mushroom wall hangings. So we'll sell those all together. And then I got 2 of these. I'm not sure if these are perfume bottles, but this is, they call this Silvercrest. And I don't know who the maker might be. Let's see if I can get that. I don't know if the cork is supposed to come out. I'm not going to try. I'm just going to leave it like it is. This other one looks like the cork may be broken. So I don't know what these will be used for. They're a little big for perfume. But whatever they were supposed to be for, it doesn't look like it ever had anything in it. There's no like weird residue on the bottom. So yeah, so I thought those were nice. I don't always pick up like this milk glass, but I like the hobnail. And then these were interesting, and there's a pair, so that's good. And then the last thing we got there, let me move our mushrooms out of the way. This is a set of aluminum, there we go, canisters. They had a lot of Apple stuff, but these were the only ones that I really wanted. So there's a set of 4 graduated canisters. There's the lid for that one. That one's a little loose, but it's just a Phillips head screw in there, so I can tighten that up. But yeah, those are cute. They're not marked. So I'll probably have to use Google Lens. They do have some wear on the bottom just from setting and just some light scratching, but the lids or the handle is also, I think this part, the stem is plastic, but the leaves are metal. So I've had good luck with Apple canisters. Not all Apple stuff sells, but Apple canisters I've had good luck with. So depending on what they're worth, we may sell them individually or together. And then the last place, I was on my way home from this estate sale because I had already decided I was done. There's a little store on the road I was on, and I always mean to go in there, but I never do because I'm rarely at yard sales on that street. So today, since I was there, I went ahead and, or on that street, I went ahead and pulled in, and I spent $15 on these 5 things. The first is this clock. This one is a General Electric, and if y'all been watching a while, I love a vintage clock, and they sell. I mean, even when they're a little beat up. I sold one a while back that was cracked on one side, but it still sold. This one does work. I plugged it in, and it's kind of, I don't know, it's just very, got a little gold base on it. I didn't look to see. Let's see, it's General Electric, and they always have a model. It doesn't have a date, but this one is model 7352. Does it have an alarm? Maybe. Yeah, because that tiny hand is not a second hand. That's an alarm. So it's also an alarm clock. So we'll test that part. But yeah, so I got that. And I got this little brass, like a letter holder or a napkin holder. And it's not marked on the bottom, but I thought it was cute. I will pick up brass things if they're, well, the brass duck heads. I will pick those up, any of the duck head bookends, because they always sell. But if I find something that, you know, looks a little unique, I'll pick that up. So I got that. And then we got these steak knobs. And I'm pretty sure the handles are plastic. They don't, I mean, they feel like plastic and sound like plastic, but they look like bone. And the brand on these is, hard to see, Simmons. Let's see if we can find one that's a little, Simmons steak, stainless steel. So got those in their nice little box. See any other marks on it. And then got 2 mini, you know, travel games. This one is from a Pier 1. Classic games playing instructions, and it's just a little miniature. This side's got backgammon. This side has a chess or checkerboard. And then all of these pieces, they are in like little Ziploc, but I don't think it's ever been used. There's the chess pieces. Here's the little dice for your backgammon, the little wood checkers, and then here's cards, and these are still sealed. And then what are these? Dominoes? Yes, little wooden dominoes. So, oh, don't lose the string in there. got that one. And then this one's just a made in China one, but it was still pretty nice. It's got a couple dings over here on the side. But it's got Chester checkers on this side, a backgammon on that side. And then inside we've got, and these have not been opened. There's the checkers or the backgammon pieces still on their little trees. And then the dice. Here's some more dice. These are the backgammon dice. I don't know what these are for. I know it's got like suits on it. Like suits of cards. So I don't know what that game is. And then here are the chess pieces. These are plastic. There's a cribbage. Well, you can hear it's got the pieces in there. Maybe those other dice are for the cribbage. And then here are the cards, which again have not been opened. And then it just has a little foam piece in there with some. Look, there's a Goodwill sticker. $1.99 at the Goodwill. Made in China. So that one is new and hasn't been opened. So I did pretty good with the little mini game sets. Let's see, let's put that back in there. Dice, checkers. And then that just sits on top. All right. And that's all. All right, that's all we picked up at yard sales today. I think that was a pretty good day. I think that's the best one that I've had in a little while. So, yay. I have so much stuff. This is my pile to go to the thrift store or to donate. And, well, not this. I'm going to toss that. And this clock doesn't work, so I'm going to toss that. But the rest of that is donations. And now that we don't have a thrift store right up the road from me, it's very hard for me to get this in the car and drive it across town. So I don't know. But I've also, so here's my death pile. I hate to call it that, but so the other day, my husband, he just trades, you know, buy, sell, trade. He does what I do, but on a larger scale and local. So he had bought a car that was, I mean, basically it was just going to the scrapyard. He bought it for cheap, and then all of this stuff, well, a lot of this stuff was in it. Some of it I've taken pictures of already, but like that big leather covered zebra up there, and the little China lady, and the tiny birdhouse, and then this tub has some dolls, which I've never really sold before, so I don't know how that's gonna go. But I mean, basically free. And then there's some car parts. There's a couple of bags here. This is a box of stuff that needs to be cleaned. But so this is stuff that I need to list. There were some pictures, and then the things that I took pictures of already. What did I do with those? Oh, this stuff here. So there was, well, my light's freaking out. This wooden giraffe, and then like a brass monkey reading a book. He's a bookend and he's only a single, so he's not worth that much by himself. What did I do with him? I don't know where I put him. It doesn't bode well if somebody buys him, does it? I thought I put him here on this shelf. I would put him on this shelf. I don't know. He's here somewhere. Anyway, well, that kind of gives you an idea of what we got and what's available. I don't, my light is flashing in there. I don't, fluorescent lights. I don't know. Maybe it's gonna go, maybe it's on its way out. So yeah, anyway, it was a pretty good Saturday. I thank you for watching this haul with me. I hope that you enjoyed it. Again, I'll put up comps on the screen for what I found, and we hope it's some good stuff. So I hope everybody else had a great Saturday and that you found some things, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Welcome back, y'all. Nancy from Nancy's Notions, and I have another What Sold clip for you. I didn't do any What Sold clips last week. I've had the most terrible, like, upper respiratory, so anytime I talked for too long, I broke down in a coughing fit, so I just skipped those. So it wasn't a very busy week. You didn't miss much. But today is Sunday, September the 22nd, and I have one Etsy sale, 4 Mercari sales, so that's an uptick there. One of them was a bundle, and then I have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 eBay sales. So these will be sales from Friday through today. I've brought out some things that were inside, but we'll go ahead and pull what's out here in the shed. Let's do that now. We will start with, we've got a Thomas the Tank Trackmaster diesel, and I somehow have to figure out how to get rid of the rest of this dollhouse. And these things need to go to the bin. So we'll move those out of the way. Cars and trains. Let's see. Where's the diesel? This is him. Yes, because it has a flat car and a fuel car. Yep, and there's his little diesel face. So we've got that. And some things that I didn't show you yet. I bought a lot of the Loving Family. I bought the dollhouse, which I took apart, and then there was a box of accessories, so we sold some of those. We sold the bathroom and the kitchen and the car. All right, so let's take these over here. Kitchen and the bathroom, and then we also forgot our train. Also sold some of the pieces, which are like the doors and stuff. Where did I put those? They're over here. Here we go. So we sold the staircase and one of the back windows. Which one is the back window? Okay. I think this back window goes with the car, and then the staircase goes with the kitchen, and then that's the Thomas. Okay, list. We sold the Red Mill Eagle. There's that. I'll go through these a little bit better once we get them all pulled. We sold a marble lot. Oh, good grief. Okay, that's going to take 2 hands. It's behind all of that. So let's get this penguin skating rink, which is in this Christmas stuff. There it is, right there. Set that down. And what else? Oh, I pulled this earlier because I took the box that it was in inside, this miniature meat cleaver. Okay, that's everything for the except for the marbles, so I'll be right back. Okay, so let me go through each one of these things so I can tell you what I bought them for and what they sold for. We'll start with our one Etsy sale, which is this set of 6 or a lot of 6, the Tupperware Bell primary colored children's cups. I paid $1 for those at a yard sale, and they sold for $12 plus shipping. All of these things are plus shipping. Then the Thomas the Train Diesel. I've had this for a long time, but I bought a whole bag full of them at Goodwill. So I paid about 83 cents for these, and they sold for 10. And these are Mercari. I sold this necktie, which is Snoopy playing golf. I bought a big box of ties last year at a garage sale for $1. So I paid about 13 cents for this, and it sold for $8.10. And then the kitchen, I had that wrong. This is a lot of Loving Family kitchen. I'll put up a screenshot where I had it all set up. There's a refrigerator and then like a little corner piece that has dishwasher, stove, cooktop, and a sink. That part does make sounds. And then there's a table and 4 chairs and a bag of groceries. And those sold for $15, and I paid about $2.50 for these. I paid $25 for the box of accessories and the house, so I just split it up. And then the bundle was the Loving Family. I think in other videos I call them the Happy Family, but that's a Ramones song, so I have to really make a point to say Loving Family. But this is a little SUV, and it does make noise when you press this button. It sings little songs. And then the back window out of the house, one of the back windows, and those two pieces together cost me $2.50, or I'm sorry, $3.40, and they sold for $20. And then the rest of these are eBay sales. The Red Mill Eagle, I paid $5 for him. He sold on offer for $11. He wasn't really worth as much. Plus he's pretty heavy, so the shipping is a little steep. But at that sale I bought this, and then the deluxe Scrabble game, and that sold for like $40, I think. So I made my money back because I paid $7 altogether at that sale. Anyway, so $11 for him. And then these are the marbles I had to dig out. So this is a lot of 53 Pee-wee Cat's Eye marbles. And we had accumulated a huge jar, like one of those gigantic pickle jars of marbles. Some of them we had purchased, and some were just ours. So I guesstimated $3 a lot for the marbles once I split them all up. So we'll say $3 we paid for these, and they sold for $9.50. And then this little Bloom County Christmas opus, and he does still have his tags. He's from Carlton Cards. I paid $1/4 for him, so I probably got him at the Samaritan Center, and he sold for $13.50. And then this little ice skating penguin, is it a music box? It is a music box, which works, and when the music is going, the little penguin, that one skates around. I got this out of the large Christmas Village lot that I bought. So he was in the large Christmas Village lot that I bought. I think it was the first yard sales I went out to this year. So I paid about $1.25 for him, and he sold for $15. And The miniature meat cleaver, this is zero buy cost. This is one of the things that I listed after I decluttered my kitchen. So no buy cost for this, and it sold for $10. And then, okay, this is what's all together. The Loving Family bathroom, so it's got a little vanity, the tub and shower, and then a toilet. And then the stairs out of the Grand Mansion, whatever, out of the house. I pulled the stairs out of the house. So those two things together, I paid about $3.40, and they sold for $25. And then we have 3 of these. These are Rachel Ray, and the pattern is called Little Hoot. These are dinner plates, so there's 3 dinner plates here. I paid $3.75 for these 3 plates, and they sold for $29.64. I bought a partial set, I don't know, 3 years ago. So there were some cups, like coffee cups and bowls, dinner plates and salad plates. After these, all I have left is 5 salad plates. So they take a long time to sell, but they do sell. So, and then the last thing is this San Diego Padres ball cap. This one is just genuine merchandise. And it is a snapback, and it had some staining here, and I didn't try to clean it off. I paid $0.25 for it. I think I got this at the Samaritan Center too. I'm not sure. I pretty much stopped buying ball caps because they take forever to sell. So this one sold. This was one of the things that I had listed and sold similar lately. And it sold for $6.98. All right, not a huge weekend, but I'm glad to see some of these older things move out, so that's good. The Loving Family stuff, that always sells, so if you find them, I think the last year at yard sales, I bought a big trash bag full of, it had a lot of people in it. This one only had 2 people, so I just set them aside until I find more people, and I'll sell those in a lot. But so if you find those, you know, pick them up. The doll houses, I wouldn't sell the entire house, but you can pop out the windows, the staircase. This one had, like, where the back opened up, it had 2 floors that flip down. I took those out because you can sell the flip down floors. The handrails at the front of the house, I took those off. And then there's a piece across the front that has, like, the front stoop and bushes on each side. I took that off. So that you just sell those replacement pieces, because people don't want to buy a whole doll house, but something gets broken, they can just replace those things. So, anyway, I hope everybody else had a great weekend, and that you sold some things and you found some things, and we'll see. We're gonna get these packed up. This is be pretty easy packs. The dishes will be the hardest, so I'm okay with that too. All right, we're gonna get these packed up so we can get them shipped out tomorrow, and we'll see you next time. Bye bye.